Welcome back, 9:44. Well, more people are expected to be on the road this holiday season, of course, and for older drivers, that could mean there are more obstacles for them to maneuver. There are ways, however, to keep our seniors safe, and this week begins the Florida Department of Transportation's Older Driver Safety Awareness Week. And joining us this morning to talk more about that is Gail Holley. Hi, Gail. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thanks. Let's talk about how this initiative got started. What was the reason behind it?
Actually, it was the increases to our aging population. Florida currently has 19% of our population is over the age of 65, and that was only going to continue to grow. It's projected to be, in 25% by the year 2045. So we knew if we needed to keep up with population changes and keep people safe on the roadways, that we needed to take action.
This is such a tough conversation to have with a loved one, right? Because anytime you start to talk to a senior about their driving skills and maybe them not being quite as good as they used to be, they worry about their loss of independence. That's really the biggest thing at the crux of this.
True. And actually, that's why we want everybody to be prepared for their transportation future, because there is no certain age that when you start to, you could potentially lose the skills to be a safe driver. So it's really important that everybody is prepared, understands the impact that aging has on driving. And then also, you're right, to be proactive and have a really good positive conversation. I think it's really key to understand for all of us how aging can impact driving, and then also to learn where people are trying to get to and from and have a really true understanding of that. And that way you can help plan and have options to get you to continue to get to the places you both need and want to go, whether you're driving or not.
Gail, is this something that you should involve a medical professional? Is this something that you can call maybe your mom or dad's doctor or your grandparents' doctor and say, I want to have this conversation with them. I feel like it's not safe anymore. How do you go about doing it?
So we have a really good resource on our website, and it is a families and caregivers brochure, and it's designed to walk you through on how to have that safe conversation. But it really is talking to your loved one about where they want to go and how they're going to get there without driving. And then just to keep monitoring and involve as many people as possible. It can be a positive conversation if it's done in a way that's caring and prepared.
Is there a way to assess? Because a lot of people, live far away from their loved one. They may not know that an elderly parent or grandparent is struggling. Are there assessments in different states? How does Florida handle that?
There are assessments done, but I think it's involving, again, that conversation, having a conversation with your loved one, having a conversation with their healthcare providers, and just really kind of coming up with a plan in general. I think, it is about really understanding, all of us understanding how aging can impact driving, because it's really key that the changes that can occur happen at no particular age. So it's really important to be prepared.
Does the state of Florida have okay, you got to retake your test at a certain age or no?
Yes, Florida does have licensing requirements, and there are vision requirements starting at age 80. But it's really, again, it's not particularly about age in general. There's no cutoff, because everybody can have vision issues that can affect driving at any age.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people's eyes start going at 40 or 50.
Yes.
We won't talk about that, Gail.
Right, no. I hear you.
Oh, it's so nice of you to join us this morning. It's great advice for all of our viewers. Gail Holley, thank you for taking the time.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right, let's talk about what's happening outside this